Hi, it is Zakia again, and here we are with our next question for this week. Dear Zakia, I am married and we have 4 children. We are happy with the children we have, but we're having a hard time in debating on what birth control we should use. He comes from a family that says it's my responsibility. I believe that me getting my tubes tied is really dangerous. It is so much easier for him to get a vasectomy. He states that he is a man and men just don't do this. His mom and family does not make this better because they are like, why would he do that? He is a man. Why would a man even want to do that? I am a woman and I don't want to have a major surgery. I need help expressing my feelings on this matter. Sincerely, I feel like I am stuck in time. Well, that's a really hard one. And I actually asked a couple of guys this information. I had one guy who was just like, yeah, why not have a vasectomy if it's going to not have his wife lay up in the hospital for multiple days. And one guy was like, no, what if she dies and I want to have more children? And I turned around and asked the question, well, what if you die and she wants to have more children? And he looked at me as if I had cussed him out, and like saying, why would she want to have more children with anyone else? So here we are. Vasectomies are easier. It is a walk-in patient type procedure where they go in and they do a small cut and a clip or clamp to stop the sperm from going all through all the body parts. I don't know all of them. I just know that's what they do. I'm a social worker, not a doctor. And I know that it's easier because the recovery time is shorter and it's not a major surgery where he has to be put to sleep. However, when women have their tubes tied, usually they have to be put to sleep or it's very invasive, depending on the procedure that they have. So yes, it is very complicated for a woman to have her tubes tied, and it is a longer recovery period. You just have to really talk to your husband and explain to him and let him see the concern that you have, and that having a vasectomy does not make him less of a man, or it doesn't make him, less of a contributing member of the family. I mean, he is still just going to be a wonderful guy who is your husband. I think, and this is just me making an uneducated guess on why men have such an issue with having a vasectomy, is because the burden of birth control has always fallen on women. The burden of taking care of children has always fallen on women. So therefore, when you say vasectomy, they're like, oh, why would I do that when she can get on pills or she can, get her tubes tied? And it's not always that easy. It's just not like walking into the doctor and them giving you a patch and saying, okay, you'll never get pregnant again. It is an actual surgery. This conversation really doesn't need to be discussed with his family. And you need to explain to him that this is something between you and him, and that you feel very uncomfortable that he's bringing his family in this manner. Because it does. I mean, when you start bringing family in, they start to have their own opinions. And in your home, you're supposed to be a team, and you all are making decisions. And you're right. That is your body. And you have to be able to make decisions for your body. I know here in North Carolina, if you want to have your tubes tied and you are a woman and you are married, you have to ask your husband for permission, which I think is a total violation of your rights to your body. So, however, a man could go and have a vasectomy anytime that he wanted to without anybody's permission. Zero permission from his wife or anything like that. So I think one of the issues is that people still value wives as property. And so I would really just talk to my husband and let him know my fears and, stand by my decision. If you don't want to have a vasectomy, fine, but I'm not getting my tubes tied. It is a dangerous surgery, and we can use condoms because I don't feel comfortable using birth control pills at my age due to the risks that they carry. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that are on the table, but I would just say be honest with him and let him know that this is a conversation between you and him in your home, and that you all need to make this decision. I hope I was a little bit of a help. You can always Google the process of a vasectomy. I don't do well at describing surgeries, because if you ask me how they put my pacemaker in, I absolutely have zero idea. I just know I have one. So thank you so much. And I hope that you get some resolution from my question. If not, ask me a different question, or ask me what else, or let me know how it turns out. But yeah, stand your ground and make sure that you feel comfortable in the decision that is made. So next week, we will have a question from a young lady, and this question really, really touched my heart. It tugged at my heartstrings. A young lady who is living in the housing projects, and this is the third generation of this family, and she wants more for her and her son. And so I look forward to talking with you all later. You take care.